Alright, so this video is going to look at nuclear radiation problems and practice them a little bit. So in these problems, we're going to use this form here, x over yz, where x is the mass number, so the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. Y is the atomic number, so the number of protons, and then z is the element. Alright, so identify the missing atom. So we have one atom of uranium-235 being hit with a neutron, and then it's going to split into SR90, and then Z, which is our unknown, and then also 3 neutrons. Okay, so with these, all you have to do is add up the top numbers and set them equal to the top numbers on the other side. And then do the same with the bottom. Okay, so we're going to focus on the top part first. So we're going to use x as our variable here. So we have 235 and 1 on this side, so we add them together. And then we have 90 plus our x plus 3 times 1, so plus 3. Okay, so then you just solve for x. And you get that x is 143. And then you do the same thing for the y. Okay, so here we have 92 plus 0 equals 38 plus y plus 3 times 0. Okay, and then again, just solve for y. You get y is 54. And then to figure out what your element is, you need to look at your periodic table, go to element 54. Because remember, 54, our Y here, is our atomic number, so it will tell you what element it is. When you go to 54, you find out that it is xenon. So you do x over y, z, 143 over 54, xenon. Okay? So that's how you solve these problems. Key thing to remember here is your yield sign, okay, this arrow, that's where you put your equals. And then you only want to focus on the top and then only focus on the bottom. Don't try to do them both at once. Okay, that'll get confusing. Okay. Another thing to notice, if you have a 3 in front of your neutrons, it is 3 of them. So your mass number, your total mass number for neutrons there would be 3. You do have to account for that or else you're going to get the wrong number on top. Alright, so another one. So we have another atom of uranium-235 getting hit with a neutron. Okay, and then this time it is going to give us Tc-107 plus our unknown Z plus 5 neutrons. Okay, so now we go across the top. We have 253 plus 1. Then we have our equal sign. 107 plus our X up here. Okay, plus 5 times 1. And then again, you solve for x. So x is 124. Then you do the same thing for the bottom. So you have 92 plus 0 equals 43 plus our y, and then plus 5 times 0. And again, just solve for y. Alright, so then you go to your periodic table to figure out what the element is, and it's 124 over 49 indium. So In. Okay, so like I said, students last year told me this was super easy, so I hope it's making sense to you as well. Final example here. Okay, find the missing atom. So we have polonium-210, so it's 210 over 84 PO, yields 206 over 82 PB, lead, plus our unknown. Alright, so we just have one thing on the left side of this equation now. So it's 210, okay, equals 206 plus our x. And you go ahead and solve for x, and x is 4. And then it's 84 on the bottom here, equals 82 plus our y. And we get that y equals 2. So now it's 4 over 2. Use the bottom one, the y, our 2, to figure out what the element is, and it's helium. So this is an alpha particle, 4/2 He. All right, and that is it for this chapter.